Samuel L. Jackson, the man, the myth, the movie legend. Let me tell you, this guy's got more swagger than a cat in shades. So, grab your popcorn and let's break down the epic journey of the coolest dude in Hollywood. First off, we've got Mr. Samuel L. Jackson, not just an actor, but a producer, singer, and even a voice wizard. This guy's got more talents than a circus. And when it comes to being popular, he's basically the king of the silver screen. Think about it. Over 150 films under his belt. That's like binge-watching for a lifetime. Imagine his films have raked in a jaw-dropping $27 billion worldwide. Yep, that's a billion with a B. It's like he's got the Midas touch, but for the box office. And we're not even counting his awesome cameo appearances. We're talking full-blown big-screen blockbusters here. Remember those movies that made you leap out of your seat? Well, chances are Samuel L. Jackson was in them. From Coming to America to Jurassic Park, he's been gracing the screen with more style than a runway model. This guy's rocking an estimated $248 million. Yep, you read that right. He's swimming in cash like Scrooge McDuck in his money bin. But wait, let's rewind to where it all began. Born on December 21st, 1948, in Washington, D.C., Jackson's the offspring of Hollywood greatness. His mom was an actress. Growing up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, he faced challenges, including a stutter. But you know what they say? When life gives you a speech block, just drop a couple of MFs and power through. He was all set to be a marine biologist, but fate had other plans. After dabbling in acting at Morehouse College, he found his passion and switched majors. Imagine biology to blockbusters. That's like trading a pet fish for a pet T-Rex. Samuel L. Jackson co-founded the Just US Theater and even pulled off a hostage situation for curriculum reform. I mean, who knew college life could be so action-packed? But let's not forget his killer roles. We're talking Pulp Fiction, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Jurassic Park, and even Star Wars. Lightsabers and one-liners, he's done it all. And hold on to your seats, folks, because he's not just an actor. He's practically the face of Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Imagine being so iconic that your face becomes a superhero. Fast forward to today, he's a charitable soul, a bald and proud icon, and a golf-loving, basketball-cheering, soccer-supporting ball of awesome. And guess what? He watches his own movies. It's like watching your vacation photos, but with explosions and epic speeches. In an interview, Samuel tells us about some steps he follows to be the best. We extract some of them in our video. Step 1 is to immerse yourself in the source material. Whether it's a book, a play, or a screenplay, make sure you give it a thorough read. Authors pour their hearts into those pages, and they drop some serious hints about who your character is, where they came from, and why they do what they do. So read it, absorb it, become one with it. But we're not stopping there. Step 2 involves going back for round 2. Yes, another read-through. This time, focus on the story itself. Get that narrative etched into your mind. This is like laying the foundation for a skyscraper. You need a rock-solid base to build something amazing. Step 3 is all about getting inside your character's head. How? By figuring out how you feel about them and why they make the choices they do. It's like dissecting their psyche, understanding their motivations, and decoding their actions. Why does your character prefer cereal for dinner? Well, maybe it's a comfort thing from childhood. Maybe they grew up in a hectic household where cereal was the only constant. See what I mean? These steps make Samuel crafting unforgettable characters that made audiences glued to their seats and wanting more. It's not just about reciting lines, it's about breathing life into someone new and captivating. The legendary Samuel L. Jackson. This Hollywood icon has given us some seriously iconic performances over the years. I mean, seriously, Who hasn't seen a movie with Jackson in it, am I right? But the burning question today is, which of his works are truly his best? Chirac, a 2015 Spike Lee masterpiece set in Chicago's wild South Side. The neighborhood's drowning in violence, so the ladies rise up to put a stop to the madness. Jackson takes on the role of Midas, our fancy-dressed narrator, keeping the story on point. The score might not have hit the roof, but with a Metascore of 77. Eve's Bayou. This gem from 1997 might have that vintage feel, but trust me, it's gold. Jackson isn't just shining in front of the camera here, he's flexing some behind-the-scenes muscles too. He steps into the shoes of Louis Baptiste, a 1960s Louisiana doctor. And hey, it's all about the ladies ruling this eerie world of secrets and mystique. While it might not be his most famous, it's close to Jackson's heart, and it's got a Metascore of 78 to prove its awesomeness. Hard 8, originally known as Sydney, this 1996 flick boasts a stellar cast including Jackson, Gwyneth Paltrow, John C. Reilly, and the late Philip Baker Hall. It's a game of mentorship and gambling, set in the electric Vegas vibes. Jackson nails it as Jimmy, diving headfirst into the high-stakes world. Jungle Fever. Spike Lee's 1991 masterpiece brings us Flipper Purify, a successful black architect played by Wesley Snipes, wrestling with a not-so-professional crush. Enter Jackson as Gator Purify, Flipper's brother, stirring up some family drama. Critics might have their opinions, but with a Meta score of 78, this one's still making its mark. Incredibles 2. After 14 long years, Disney Pixar finally drops a sequel, and Jackson's back as Frozone. His ice-cool voice and Frozone's larger role make this one a must-see for any fan. With a Meta score of 80, it's super satisfying. Django Unchained. Quentin Tarantino does it again with this 2012 masterpiece set in 1858's harsh landscape. Jackson's Stephen A. Butler is a standout, and with an incredible budget and cast, this movie's a knockout. The Meta score of 81 isn't lying. This one's worth every second. The Incredibles. This Pixar classic dropped in 2004, introducing us to the superhero family that stole our hearts. And who could forget Frozone, voiced by none other than our man Jackson. With a Metascore of 90, it's clear this one's nothing short of incredible. Pulp Fiction. Tarantino and Jackson unite in this 1994 cult classic that reshaped cinema. Jules Winfield is iconic, and that Metascore of 94 speaks volumes. I mean, seriously, could it have been anything else? Samuel L. Jackson's cinematic journey, all ranked and ready for your binge-watching pleasure. Did your favorites make the cut? Or do you have some hidden gems that you think should be here too? The legendary Jackson hit the jackpot in the recognition game. And let me tell you, this ain't your regular run-of-the-mill achievement. We're talking about the Academy Honorary Award for Lifetime Achievement, people. But wait, there's more. Jackson's career has been sprinkled with stardust and sprinkles of success. We're talking about grabbing that shiny BAFTA award, not just once, but multiple times. And hey, who needs one Independent Spirit Award when you can rock two of them? Double trouble, baby. Oh, and let's not forget about those fancy shindigs like the Cannes Film Festival and the Berlin International Film Festival. Jackson practically strolled in and snagged prizes like they were candy at a parade. And can we talk about those nominations? 4 Golden Globe Awards nods, a Primetime Emmy Award nomination, TV stardom, anyone, a Screen Actors Guild Award nomination, and even a Tony Award nod. Let's break it down for the stat nerds. A grand total of 7 wins and a whopping 23 nominations. That's like playing awards bingo, and Jackson's got the golden touch. So, let's raise our virtual glasses and toast to Jackson's epic journey from accolade to accolade. May the wins keep coming and the red carpets keep rolling out, because this star is not ready to dim anytime soon. That's it, a whirlwind tour through the life of Samuel L. Jackson, the man who can do it all, from blockbuster brawls to real estate deals. Drop your favorite Jackson movie in the comments, give that like button a high five, and hit subscribe for more Hollywood awesomeness. Until next time, stay cool, stay groovy, and keep those popcorn buckets full.